Hello and welcome to this yoga sequence. This sequence focuses on the neck, shoulders, and the upper back. When you're ready, please join me on the mat. We will begin in a seated position with the hands on the knees. Taking a few deep breaths to settle into the seat. On an exhale, dropping the chin down and letting your head roll to the right. Inhaling and exhaling the chin back down and rolling your head to the left. Continue this neck roll side to side for a few more breaths. Once more on the right side, and once more on the left. On your exhale, bringing your chin back down towards your chest, and inhaling, lifting back into your neutral position. We will move into shoulder rolls. Inhaling your shoulders forward and up, and exhaling your shoulder blades back. Inhale up, exhale, roll back. Inhale forward and up, exhale down and back. Continue rolling your shoulders backwards. And on your next inhale, reversing the direction. Inhaling up and forward, exhaling down and back. On your next exhale, coming back into stillness and releasing your hands out towards the sides, parallel with your hips. Inhaling your right arm up and letting your right elbow bend, side bend to the right. Inhaling and letting your arms come towards the left into a side bend on the left side. Inhale, arms up into the sides. Exhale into a side bend on the right. Your elbow may bend in the side bend, or you may keep your elbow up off of the ground and letting your palm touch the ground. Once more on both sides. And inhaling back into your seated position. Exhaling into a tabletop position, we will take some cat-cows. Inhaling into cow, dipping your pelvis down. Exhaling into cat, arching your back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue this for 2 more breath cycles. And on an exhale, coming back into tabletop position, we'll move into balancing table. On an inhale, bringing the weight into your left knee and extending your right leg behind you. On your next inhale, bringing the weight in your hands into your right hand and extending your left hand out in front of you. Inhaling, extending your right leg and your left hand, feeling the extension from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingertips. And exhale, bringing it down onto the other side, extending and lifting your left leg out behind you and bringing your right arm out in front of you. Inhale, feel the line. Exhale, bring it back down. We'll do this twice more on each side. right leg back, left arm forward. Exhale, back down, left arm back, right leg forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting the right leg, the left arm. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, down. Moving back into balancing table with the right leg up and the left arm up. Option to stay here and hold, or to bend your right knee. Put your palm out towards the left side of your mat and reaching behind you to grab the back of your foot, lifting your thigh up, broadening your chest, bringing your shoulder wrapped out back behind you, and having your chest a bit towards the left, gazing towards the left side, pushing a bit into your left hand. Inhale and exhale to release. Back into tabletop, bringing it on the other side. Inhaling your left leg up and your right arm up. Inhale, holding here and balancing table, or exhaling and bending your left knee, wrapping your right arm back behind you, grabbing your left foot. Inhale, broadening your chest, letting your chest peek a bit towards the right side. And inhaling, exhaling, chin up. On your next exhale, releasing back into tabletop position. Inhale, exhale, tucking the toes down and pushing yourself up slowly into downward dog. Keeping your knees bent, or perhaps straightening your knees, pedaling them out. Letting your head and neck completely relax. Feel the weight of your head dipping towards the floor, supported by your hands and your feet. On your next exhale, find stillness. Inhale and exhale, releasing the weight of your neck. On your next exhale, begin slowly to walk your feet up towards the middle of your mat and letting your hands walk a bit back towards your feet. With a slight bend in your knees, we will find forward fold, completely releasing your neck and your upper back and your shoulders towards the floor. Even weight in your feet. Option here to keep your hands towards the mat or on the mat, or perhaps you'd like to grab your elbows, feeling the release of your upper back and shoulders. Staying here in stillness, or finding a couple rocks side to side or up and down. On your next exhale, releasing your hands back towards the mat. Keeping your left palm on the mat, straightening your right knee and generously bending your left knee. Inhaling and drawing a line with your right hand up towards the sky, twisting towards the right. Inhaling and exhaling your right hand back down, replacing your right hand with your left hand, bending your right knee generously and extending your left knee and bending towards and twisting towards the left side. Inhale, exhale, finding that on the other side. Bending the left knee, twisting towards the right. Exhale to the other side. Once more on both sides. Left hand down, straightening the right knee, bending the left. Exhaling down, inhaling the left arm up, straightening the left knee, bending the right. Exhaling, both hands back down and finding another forward fold. Again, the option to keep your hands down or grabbing your elbows. Inhale and exhale. On your next exhale, bringing your hands back to the mat, walking them out a little bit forward and walking your feet out a bit back to downward dog, releasing your neck. Inhale, exhale, bending your knees, letting your knees come down to the mat, and finding child's pose. Arms extended forward. Inhale, and on an exhale, bringing your arms to the sides. Inhale and exhale. Grabbing the bottoms of your feet with both hands. Feet together, knees together. Bringing your forehead down a little bit above your knees. And on your next inhale, lifting the hips into rabbit. Feeling the point of your head touching the mat. And perhaps a bit of a pull in your shoulders. One more breath. And exhale, bringing your hips back down to sit on your heels in child's pose. Once more, extending your hands out in front of you, we'll find a side bend to the right, bringing your right hand over to the right side of the mat, left hand over the right, and exhaling, bending and folding towards the right side. Inhaling, switching sides, bending to the left. Side stretch towards the left side. Once more on each side. Side bend towards the right. Breathing into your shoulder. Changing sides, side bend to the left. Breathing into the shoulder. Coming back into child's pose. Bringing your hands back towards the side, letting them fall. And letting your forehead completely relax onto the mat. Staying here for a few breaths. Letting your shoulders comfortably fall to your sides. Feeling your head and your neck supported by the ground. On your next inhale, gently lift yourself back up into a seated position, letting each vertebrae gently straighten themselves out until you're fully seated, with your hands gently resting on your thighs. Inhale and exhale. If your eyes were closed, perhaps you gently blink them open. Perhaps you bring a bit of movement into your hands and your upper body. Taking one more inhale and exhaling. Thank you for joining me for this sequence.